Mellisa Paul, and you may be busy stuffing the stuffing, but you're not alone.
No, you're not. There.
Nice to see stories like that.
I love it.
Yeah, that's what the season's all about. Well, it may be Thanksgiving, but for many, it's the start of the Christmas shopping season. And with some stores open today, they're not even waiting until midnight, which leaves us wondering if Thanksgiving will be wiped off the proverbial plate as a quiet day with the family. It used to be that stores waited until midnight to open, but more and more are competing for your first holiday dollar. So the question is, what is it going to be for you today? You're going to flop down with the family? You're going to take advantage of some of these bargains we're showing you right here. And just to give you an idea of the Black Thursday hours, maybe you do have shopping on the mind, Toys R Us will be opening at 9 p.m. tonight, as well as some stores in the Folsom and Vacaville Outlet Mall location, opening at 9 o'clock as well. Walmart will be opening at 10. Best Buy, Target, Kohl's, they all open at midnight. Roosevelt Galleria and the Artem Mall will open at midnight. Now, some stores are open 24 hours, such as Walmart, but it's the deals, it's the Black Friday deals that start at those hours. We'll keep it in top stories for you. The 3 U.S. college students arrested in Cairo have been freed. The students were taken into custody this week and accused of throwing Molotov cocktails. And on this Thanksgiving, troops in Afghanistan are enjoying turkey too. The Defense Department delivered more than 160,000 turkey meals to Iraq, Afghanistan, and Kuwait. Now, most of those meals went to Afghanistan, where about 90,000 troops are still stationed. And today, Japan, a very strong earthquake shook that area. It happened in North Japan overnight. A 6.2 magnitude quake hit just before 3:30 a.m. our time. Good news is there's no danger of tsunami and no reports of damage or injuries. Now, why is Japan so active? Well, it lies in an area called the Ring of Fire, which is an arc of earthquake and volcanic zones. Well, Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling and actress Sienna Miller testified before a British panel today. It's all a part of the British government's investigation into a tabloid phone hacking scandal. Now, the News of the World was shut down in July, and police say about 5,800 people, including celebrities and members of the royal family, were also hacked. Hey, yes, curled up by the fire with the turkey and the pie, you know, you don't really need to worry about soggy conditions when you at least have a nice warm place to be. The thing is, right now, we're starting to see the brunt of it continue to push east. We're calming down a bit, and you can also see on this large shot of your Doppler that we have a small break here happening behind. We may still see a couple more bands of energy, though, push through the afternoon, so it's safe to say some scattered showers expected for the valley. Light to moderate rain expected. So far, we've had about 1/10 of an inch to upwards of 1/4 of an inch fall in some spots of Sacramento this morning as this first band really made its way through. It was a rather slow-moving band of rain, and that's why we saw about 1/4 of an inch in some areas. Now making its way up to the foothills. If you're going to be going up and over 50 and 80, you can expect some wet roadways. Snowfall has been light. Snow levels anywhere from about 5,000 to about 5,500 feet. Immigrant Gap itself getting a rain and snow mix for most of the morning. The main thing we're dealing with is some fog, but before the rain and the fog set up, well, it looked like this. Isn't this gorgeous? This was a photo taken by our morning reporter Jeff Mars. He was out on Sunrise. This is a sun rising on Sunrise Boulevard. So some lovely conditions, but you can see though the cloud cover as that first band of rain really started to push on through. And this is what it looks like currently outside on our tower cam shot. The lens here was riddled with raindrops. Now we see a haze lingering throughout Sacramento. That's some precipitation fog, all thanks to the showers that pushed on in and the amount of humidity and moisture out there. So we are seeing some very hazy and foggy conditions around Sacramento out towards the Delta. The Bay Area, the bridge was socked in this morning. Down to Stockton and Modesto, 5 miles visibility according to these observations. Hazy around Auburn, Marysville, and likely you're going to encounter some low clouds too up towards the foothills and in some areas of Tahoe as well. So the haziness will probably be with us on and off all throughout the day as we continue to get some of those bands of rain moving on through, and then also some clearing overnight will allow some more fog to set up late tonight into early tomorrow. So get used to the low clouds. As far as for your Thanksgiving, though, we have a chance of some showers, temperatures in the low 60s. Not looking too bad in your regional forecast as we head up towards the Sierra. Temperatures into the 40s. We'll be in the 50s from the Bay into the foothills. We'll take a look at the ski resorts, Kiba, because we are talking about snow, and that's a big deal on Thanksgiving. But right now, over to you. And welcome back to News 10 Midday. So what would Thanksgiving be without a check of Sacramento's famous turkey who attacked one of our very own News 10 producers back in October? Well, our video went viral. It was even aired on GMA, Jay Leno, Kimmel, Ellen, Tosh.0, you name it, it was everywhere. Well, we got reports that another turkey joined the first attack bird. So Duffy Kelly, well, she's a strong girl. She went back out on the scene of the crime, and this time she had some tricks up her sleeve. Check this out.
These are my bushes. And Jesus Christ. No, wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
So are we going to see footage on Jimmy Kimmel of her rolling around in a trash can now?
Probably. But you know what? You got to go to our website, news10.net, to see the original story and how this all started with the one turkey kind of going on attack.
Yes,
and
I don't know if saying Happy Thanksgiving to turkeys is really a way to try to make friends with them.
Right.
Truly, you know what I'm
but
talking
they're
about?
happy to be alive.
Yes, yes, that's exactly right. Well, as you're sitting down to your family meals today, keep in mind that all that delicious food on your Thanksgiving table can actually trigger an uncomfortable condition. Tips for avoiding heartburn and an even more serious problem are coming up next on today's Health Minute. Very happy Thanksgiving to you. Here's a live look outside at Sacramento, hazy and rainy, but believe it or not, we've got some improvements coming up in the forecast, and I'll give you those details in just a bit.
And welcome back to News 10 Midday. It is the perfect day to talk about preventing heartburn.
And this is actually National GERD Awareness Week. It's a time to focus on the prevention and treatment of the condition, which often starts with heartburn. Shell Castro explains the condition and what you can do to treat it. And that's right now in today's Health Minute. And a lot of people wondering, what about the forecast? A lot of traveling going on. I mentioned it, foggy and rainy right now for your Thanksgiving, but we are looking at some really great improvements. A live look for you right now outside at Stockton. As mentioned, yeah, it's a little cool, a little drizzly today, but it's okay because you're inside eating turkey. But as mentioned, sun though, coming, details. It's absolutely gorgeous, yeah. But you know, they always deal with thunderstorms, right?
Yes.
I'm just trying to be positive.
Humid, right?
Humid, bad for curly hair.
There you go.
Okay.
But closer to home, I mean, it's a little soggy out there, but nothing
you know,
horrible.
it's seasonal. Today's Thanksgiving. We get to be inside with our families, our loved ones, eating food. If any day is going to be rainy, today probably should be the day, because as we go outside to do fun things tomorrow and for the weekend, we're already looking at some great improvements. But this morning, though, we definitely had a band of rain push on in. This was captured by our News 10 photographer Mike Garza. This is rain at the K Street Mall. See some cars navigating those soggy roadways there. A little bit of ponding. We did get about a tenth of an inch to about a quarter of an inch this morning as that rain made its way through. Still a little bit of residual showers out there, but in its wake, we're talking fog at this moment. On your Doppler picture, though, notice this. Behind the green sitting over the valley, you'll be seeing some clearing to the west. So we're already starting to slow things down here for the western portion of the valley out towards the bay and the delta. We may still get a couple of scattered showers, though, pushing through. There could be some more energy, though, lingering over the Pacific that our radar is just not picking up at the moment. But the rain band that moved on through is now pushed up through the foothills here. Placerville getting some showers. Colfax, snow levels relatively high. The air mass associated with this rain is not very cool. It's rather warm. So we are about 5,500 feet, I would say, in regards to your snow level. Rain and snow mix recorded around the Immigrant Gap area. Still some light flurries, though, so ski resorts getting a little dusting of powder. Stockton, Modesto starting to slow down a bit as far as that rain going to be making its way up towards Sonora and Arnold here shortly, too. As far as for that visibility, though, as mentioned, we will be looking at the chance for some low clouds on and off all throughout the day. And then as the system really starts to clear out, fog's going to set up once again overnight tonight. Here's the timing of that. So we're already starting to see the improvements here through the valley. We'll start to clear up for the foothills into the Sierra late tonight. Maybe a little bit of residual snowfall at that hour, but otherwise looking great here for your shopping on Friday and even better for your weekend. Wait till you see that extended forecast. But as mentioned, though, for the Sierra, if you're heading up 80 and 50 where driving conditions are pretty good, just make sure you plan ahead, though, for those winter driving conditions. Your ski resorts are opened and they are welcoming you today. Kirkwood opens and so does Sugar Bowl. So wax the skis and go out and celebrate your turkey holiday by carving the slopes along with that turkey. As far as for your highs, upper 50s, low 60s out towards the bay. We'll be in the mid 50s tonight. We'll be in the 40s. As mentioned, a chance of some fog setting up. We'll see that linger into your early morning commute tomorrow. So make sure that you're ready for that as you go out to take advantage of all those bargains on Black Friday. Down to the San Joaquin Valley, upper 50s to low 60s out towards the coast. The mid to upper 50s. We'll see that as well into the foothills around Sonora and Jackson. On again, off again, light showers followed by some clearing and then some fog. Maybe even lingering on and off all throughout the day today. Temperatures dropping the low to mid 40s around the valley all the way out towards the coast. A little bit cooler, though, for Sonora into the 30s. As well as the west slopes of the Sierra today, we're looking at some light showers. Snow level right around 5,500 feet and higher. So we'll be looking at highs around the low to mid 40s around Truckee and Tahoe with the 50s along the west slopes. Winds on the lighter side, just a little breezy periodically, and then dropping the 30s along the west slopes tonight with the 20s between Truckee and Tahoe. Extended forecast here. So today we have a brief storm moving through on your Thanksgiving holiday. It's going to be foggy. It's going to be wet. Highs, though, a little on the mild side into the low 60s. And then for the Sierra, we have that chance of some snow clearing out by tomorrow. Great as we cruise straight through the weekend.